Oh, well, hello, darling. I have a short poem to begin our reading. Grand entrance, a tell of character, still and stillness, been and having been. Mysterious, but bold. All right, let's get right into it, shall we? Feeling this one. Passion. Ooh la 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 la. What does passion have to tell us? I will tell you before I start this reading, I have been having a very hard time today. Whatever energy is going on is being a little tricky, very back and forth, kind of like this. So I'm just going to let myself flow and not be too worried about contradictions, okay? Because this passionate energy is also a little funny. So let's get to it. What does passion have to tell us? Okay. I see here there's a desire, a really strong, it's like a build-up pressure. It's been building and building. And there's just this wish to just like, go for it. But here we are, in this like slow current, this slow energy. But I'm seeing here it's like, yeah. You're quite determined about something here. You've let something go. You've made a bold, awakened decision. And now the energy is just slow. Slow, slow, slow. Okay. Yeah. You might be feeling a little impatient. Maybe you feel the sense of just wanting to it's almost just like this whatever energy you've been sitting in has been feeling so dull. And not in the sense of like it's actually boring, but it's just like it feels stale. Like as if we haven't aired out, and there's just like this like impatient energy to just like, I don't know, smell the ocean or have a raw, real life experience where you're just like really encapsulated with life, you know, you're like, this is living, this is life, you know. But you're working hard right now. The work you're doing is no. Here's what I'm picking up. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm getting two separate things. One is like just your living life, and this is your work. This is what you're passionate about. both sides feel stale right now. It's like you just want to like get into action. And even your work isn't feeling very... maybe it's not very fulfilling at the moment. You feel separated from what does make it fulfilling. Let's see some clarification here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think in terms of your work here, in terms of your work or your passion, whatever you're passionate about, hopefully your work and your passion coincide somehow. I'm seeing that there's going to be this adventurous movement towards something very soon. In terms of life here, oh, why is that? Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're... oh, I think this has to do with hair. I think the work is going to come first. Whatever you're passionate about, this is coming in. And then this really exciting, joyful, celebratory energy in life is coming next. At least that's what I'm seeing, but can we have any, let's see, clarification here? Ooh. I'm feeling travel here. I'm getting traveling here. Being in nature, maybe? Traveling doesn't even have to be very far necessarily, but it's exploring the earth, right? But there's this, I'm almost seeing that whatever your passion is, whatever this work is, there's this this is where the miraculous energy is coming in. Of just like excitement. And it's almost like this other side is going to be fulfilled. It's like, it doesn't even, it's going to be the byproduct. Yeah. But it's coming too. But it's like, yeah. Okay. Or maybe you're going to be traveling for work. But this is, for some reason, I'm really feeling this is later. I could be wrong. Wait. Oh. Yeah, there's a sense of you're going to be reconnecting with something, maybe like a past life, through these travels, through this reconnection with the world, which is going to help you with your work because you're going to unlock like skills and memories that you've already kind of had. Okay, let's go more here because this seems like it's, although they're kind of like equally here. Maybe this is happening at the same time. I need clarification on this card right here. Oh, wow. I see. You're leaving something behind. Yeah, it's almost people are like saying goodbye to you. You're leaving behind a community somewhere. And again, this doesn't have to be very far that you're going. For some of you, it will be. But you are heading towards, this directly has to do with your work, or what you're meant to be doing on this earth, your purpose. And you're heading towards, I'm seeing you here, like, finding out your powers, unlocking parts of yourself. And as you continue traveling or finding these parts of yourself, it's bringing a lot of power to move forward and make decisions and choices. Because I think too, a very assertive part of you, a more assertive and confident part of you is being unlocked here. So what is this miracle energy here? Wait. Oh, wow. No one can hurt you. I don't know why that's immediately. No one can hurt you. Yeah, there's like an event happening here. And you're very clever in this event. Yeah, I see you're away from home here. Perhaps someone is going to try to hurt you. No. Yeah. It doesn't sound quite right. That's not what I mean. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing that maybe there's going to be a reason. I'm gonna ask for more clarification before I say anything. Yeah. It's an old energy. That is yeah, you're gonna have to stand up for yourself here. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to stand up for yourself, but not just for yourself. For all others like you. Either way, I'm seeing there's a divine, you're defending something important, not just yourself, but maybe a concept, a right. And this could be a simple thing. This could be small. Maybe it's a conversation. Someone's trying to tell you can't do, because this specifically has to do with your purpose here. Okay? But I see here that you're going to be prepared. Perhaps you've prepared in dreams. That's what I'm seeing. Ooh. And this, even though I'm seeing it as like maybe it's not going to seem so obvious, or it's going to be small feeling, this in itself is a miracle. The way that you've been able to truly become a different person, where something in the past that you used to, you would just let it go. You would just be like, it's fine. But it would hurt you so deeply. But here, you're standing up for yourself, right? There's this very strong, confident energy coming in. And you're, ooh. Yeah, you're not backing down, because this isn't about ego. This is about, and in some way it's like, it doesn't really matter. No, it does matter. This matters. And if someone else in this whatever it is, it's an argument, or maybe it's just a conversation, but someone might intentionally, you know, make a point, and it's something that you used to just let, it would hit you and you would just crumble. But here it's hitting you, and you're just looking at it, and you're facing them, and you're saying, you see, do you see, this is not right, this isn't right, this exact thing isn't right, this has been the thing that hasn't been right. And it's like, it's not personal at all. It's not personal. Rather, it's like the universe has been waiting for you to finally, and it's been repeating this over and over and over again, because you just wouldn't stand up for yourself. You kind of let yourself lay there like a vegetable. Or maybe with this one exact point, whatever this was that kept defeating you, because you just didn't have the confidence or the self-belief, and maybe for good cause, maybe because you just were not supported or whatever. But anyways, I see here a moment where you're finally, and it's like, this small thing is shifting things big. The universe is hearing you loud and clear. It's like, oh, you really have changed. You really have become the person who's capable. And then things are gonna move forward. Ooh. Ooh. I see here too, in your approach of interacting with the world, I see here there's a sense of you being much more capable of being on your own, kind of delighting in your own mind too. Now, it's so interesting, because it's like, we're always trying, we're like, you know, stop thinking, overthinking, but there's a sense of like, it's not overthinking, it's like you can actually have like a delightful, like, your mind is a cool place to be in, and you enjoy it, and other people will enjoy it, but here you're, and I am seeing a lot of people and stuff, but there's a sense more, there's a focus and emphasis on you enjoying your own company a lot, and approaching things differently, in a sense of like, you're not revealing your cards, or you're really, yeah, like you're holding that which is close to you close, and you're not really, you know, it's like if celebrities in Hollywood start dating, sometimes they'll like take some time to like just not reveal the things to the public. Like, I feel like you're doing that with yourself here, about things that are close to your heart. You're very tactical here. Yeah, there's just like, you know, when you have that inner security and confidence within yourself, it's like you don't have this need to overshare. There's just, yeah, there's a lot of strength here. There's a lot of confidence, and but too, in this phase of your life, you're not handling everything on your own. You're very practical in the sense of like, you know, when it's for just for you, and other times when it's like, okay, I need to seek expert advice here. You know, there's no hyper independence here. There's a sense of you being rather intelligent with your next moves. I need one more card here. Yeah, and when this whole, I see that with your passion, with your career, with your purpose, whatever this is activating in your head, there's a sense of you know, usually we hate, it's funny. You know, we try to focus on positivity, right? Abundance, love, all the good stuff. But I'm seeing here specifically that hatred and lack are in some way helping you here. Not that I'm saying that you should expand on either of those. I'm not. I'm saying maybe because of your experiences of, and not, maybe hatred is too strong, but times of lack of love or self-hatred. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not afraid of the word hatred. Hatred, okay? For some reason, hatred and lack here are helping you which sounds bizarre. But I'm seeing you here looking back and growing and healing from those times. It's almost like no emotion, like it's like to you at this point, you're sitting with lack because you realize that there really is no such thing. You're sitting with lack of love, I'll say that instead of hatred, because you realize there is no such thing either. There's like these old concepts that you've been holding on to, right? Of just, or just these old understandings of your own life. Suddenly you look back on all of it and you only see love and how much you've had. And in ways you will see periods where you felt lack of love as actually extremely loving, or times of extreme lack, as there was something so valuable that you gained there that you couldn't have gained otherwise, you know? So I'm seeing here sitting in this and suddenly finding the luxury in all of it. Not just the luxury, but the gift of all of it, right? And suddenly you're able to, it's like it's very restful energy. Very, a lot of gratitude. Gratitude in old griefs. The griefs have shifted here completely. You're not grieving anything, but like you're allowed to have the emotions. You know, it's like if those activate emotions of certain type, that's beautiful. But even those emotions, and perhaps that's what I'm seeing, is that the emotions that those periods gave you, or that gave you, and specifically is part of why you're succeeding so greatly in this work, which is gorgeous. I think that's a beautiful concept. It's like you're gonna be you can't be hurt by old memories either. When you think about things, when you think of the past, suddenly, you know, and especially like the ones that have really, you're gonna be thinking of those memories and you're gonna smile. I think that's pretty cool. That's a great message. Thank you so much for spending this moment in time with me, wherever you are in time and space. Sending you so much love. Bye.